YouTube? We're back with another episode of What the Hell Am I Doing? And we're back with another homemade hot sauce challenge. We're doing the second last of my sauces that I've done this year, and I saved the two hottest for last. And yeah, these ones should be the doozies. People have been saying to me, Champ, I want your hottest hot sauce, and they all seem to regret it when I give them scorpion knuckles. But some people still beg for hot. So, I blew a couple people's socks off right now with Smoking Ghost. And that one's done quite well. I made another case of it. So, if you want to get some, let me know. But yeah, people have been saying, Champ, what's the hottest sauce you got? Well, this is it. And I've got a couple people that have already paid for it. And they don't even, they haven't paid for it yet, but they've ordered it. And I don't even know what it's going to be like, but I presume these to be the knockout sauces. So the first sauce that we're going to be reviewing today is going to be called Undisputed, and it's a Reaper and Ghost Pepper sauce. So that one's going to be insane. And then the final sauce I have is Two Division Champ. That contains every pepper that I grew this year, 10 of each, with that most of it being ghost peppers and reapers, obviously, because I grew lots of those. And scorpions, and there's lots of those too, so it's hot. But that's tomorrow's sauce. We're going to do another review tomorrow. And yes, I would like to apologize. Last week I promised you 3 videos, and after Saturday I just kind of got tied down, and the third video didn't materialize. Pedro called me out on it, no one else noticed. But thank you, Pedro. I appreciate you watching the videos all the way through and catching that promise that I did not fulfill. I feel terrible about it. I did feel bad. I had every intention of doing it, but I didn't want to eat this stuff on an empty stomach, and those were the only times I had last week to film. I didn't want to do this on an empty stomach. I might have ruined my day. So that's why I didn't do it. I got tied up making more champ sauce. Like I said, last week I made another case of Smoking Ghost. So that took up my time, and I'm also dehydrating all the rest of my harvest because I'm going to be making more Champs Power Flakes, and I'm going to have some separate flakes for certain unique flavors like the Leviathan, and I'm going to be giving some away, obviously, because we're going to be doing a draw on this channel in the next couple of months. So you guys need to comment, all of you, not just the same people. I want to hear from everybody in every video from this point forward to be eligible. Last week I made a bet on the big fight. I won the bet, but wow, what a fight that was. Deontay Wilder, he did come a changed man to start the fight. I did say that might happen, and then after things got rough for him, he kind of went back to his old ways and depended more on the big right hand, and that was all he had. But that being said, he did show a lot of heart. He got knocked down a couple times, and then he came back. And obviously, after the first knockdown, he knocked Fury down twice. And, it was kind of a one-sided beatdown for most of the fight. But Fury had Wilder hurt a lot, and Wilder ran out of gas pretty early. And though that was a deadly combination, so a lot of punishment was delivered to Wilder by Fury. But Wilder had a lot of heart in this fight, and he didn't quit. He was dangerous, even though he didn't pull the trigger and couldn't pull the trigger because he was just too tired. When he did, it was still dangerous. The puncher's chance existed right to the very end of the fight for him. You got to give him credit because he took quite a beating still, and he was still dangerous until he was put away. So that was an amazing fight, a mind-blowingly good fight, and that ends up making that trilogy one of the greatest of all time. Everybody's saying it, and they're not just saying it, it's true. It's one of the greatest trilogies of all time. It's one of the best, ever. Definitely one of the best since the Ward-Gotti trilogy. It's better than Pacquiao-Barrero for sure. It's definitely, in terms of heavyweight trilogies, it's up there with the classics. The Rumble in the Jungle. It's up there. It's up there. It was a really great fight. Kudos to both guys, especially Tyson Fury, who has an amazing comeback story if you look and see how he was in 2017. But yeah, so I didn't lose my bet that fight. So unfortunately for Pierre and everybody who wants to see me hurt, I'm not going to be hurting this week. Well, I'm going to be hurting, but I'm not going to be hurting from that. But I think I'm going to be hurting from this. This is Champ Sauce Undisputed. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Now that our recap for last week's fight picks are over. This is a canned jar that is sealed. This is Champ Sauce Undisputed. These are half-pint jars. I am selling these if people want to try them out. And, well, some of the sauces have full-size jars like this. This one I did not have enough to make a full-size jar that I could properly can. But these are all properly sealed. So yeah, this sauce here contains Reapers and Ghost Peppers, and what I'm calling Ghost Reapers, and the reason I'm calling them Ghost Reapers is that I believe the seeds at one point might have been cross-pollinated between Ghost Peppers and Reapers from my first grow. I used 2 different seeds from last year and 2 years ago for this year's grow. So one plant was pure Reaper, and a couple plants seem to be these, what I'm calling Ghost Reaper. Now the reason I'm calling them that is because I think the Ghost Pepper and the Reaper got cross-pollinated a couple years ago, and that's what I'm getting as a plant. But those same plants kind of had the Ghost Peppery look with the Reaper color, and kind of developed weird looking peppers with tails too. So some of them look like big ass thick ghosts that then have a puckered tail like a Reaper, or some of them have a big ball body and then a big tail. So I think there's a lot of Reaper qualities, and they might even be Reaper. But anyhow, this soap is made up with actual Ghost Peppers. There are Ghost Peppers in here. There are pure Reapers in here, and there's some questionable Ghost Reapers. Either way, there's an extreme amount of all those combined. I believe the whole sauce was 60 peppers. 30 of which were Ghost Reaper, and the rest were Ghost Pepper. So this should be hot. In the jar, it's got the typical blend that I like. It's saucy, it's thick. You can see the walls of the jar keep a nice coating. But at the same time, there's chunks, there's bits, and there's seeds. So it's got some texture and substance, so it won't run off the damn things you pour it on, because that's what you want a hot sauce to be like. All right, I'm curious how this one's going to be. I love hot. I think this one's going to kick my ass. That's what I honestly think. But we'll see. Everybody wanted that, so this is what you get. Oh, this is even kind of sealed. Wow. I didn't even can that one, and how about that? It's on my shirt, and where'd it go? Oh well, whatever. All right, well, there you go. Maybe cans are a bad idea after all. So the smell on my fingers and on the table and on my shirt and in the air is like the other sauces. It's very, very garlicky. I don't detect much pepper. So I don't detect any pepper, which is shocking. I just smell garlic. In the jar, it's pure garlic. And these ones, this one here is the first of the extreme amount. The final two sauces have 60 and double champ, 2 division champ, sorry. That one has 80 peppers because it has 10 of each. Or maybe it has, I can't remember. I have to check the pictures. But anyways, yeah, this one just smells very garlicky. The peppers seem like they're going to be a surprise. Surprise! Okay, well, let's get down to the business of it. There's the pour. I'm just making a disaster of this place. All right. And, yeah, I don't detect any pepper. It just smells like garlic. It smells delicious. All right. This is for all of you. This sauce could be, I think this sauce, if it delivers on what my ideas are, this could be a challenge-worthy sauce. This could be punishment stuff. So let's see. Make sure you guys hit that like button, comment. I want to hear comments from everybody. And yeah. Tell me about your sauces if you made some. I know Greg will, because I love what Greg does. Greg does tons of cool things on the side. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, yeah, that one gave me a little ooh. Oh. You know, I have to say, it's hot as hell. Ooh. It started off with that typical champ sauce sweetness, and then the peppers immediately kicked in. It's hot. It's brewing. It's starting to brew. It's I need another taste. It's delicious. Now I've got the garlic in my mouth. Bon voyage. Wow. You know, I gotta say, usually Reapers jump out. This does not have that characteristic taste of Reapers because the garlic and the sauce taste and flavor. I can't talk. The flavor of the sauce in general, such a blend that the Reapers don't jump out, but the heat is there. I can tell it's in the throat. And the ghost pepper burn is on the roof of my mouth a bit, and it's all over the front of my tongue. It's definitely hotter. It's got a lot of punch. Woo. Whew. Is this the hottest sauce I have? It's definitely hotter than the other ones. It's not like a 4. It's not off the charts like a 4 or a 5. But as I'm sitting here, it's going it's going like all over my tongue. It's kind of going on my gums, my lips a little bit. It's in my throat a good amount. And that's the Reapers, for sure. It's definitely the hottest sauce I think I've made so far. But it's not uncomfortable to me. It's a little less hot than I expected it to be honest. But that being said, it's got a good burn. It's a good blend. The ghost pepper on the tongue and the Reaper in the back and in the throat. They blend well together. It's a nice even blend of a burn. The flavor of the sauce, it tastes great. I love it. The texture, the consistency, that's what I love. It's very tasty. It's definitely hot. I'm getting very sweaty from it. I'd say it's about a 2.5, 2.5 for a burn. It's not off the charts like I expected it to be, but it's definitely hot, and I think the average person would have a tough time with this. But a champ like me, this is for breakfast. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Justin says, and I'm looking forward to seeing a couple other people say that bought this. Obviously, their opinion of what's hot would be different than mine. It's definitely hot to me. It's definitely the hottest of the sauces I've tried so far. Not quite off the charts as I expected, but it's hot. It's a nice, very even blended burn that's filling my mouth perfectly, if that makes any sense. And the flavor's there. It doesn't overwhelm the flavor. Everything's blended well. I'm really happy with this one, and I actually think I like it more than I was expecting to. I like Reapers, but I was expecting it to be uncomfortable, and this one is not. It's hot though. I'm not kidding you. I'm sweating pretty good. But yeah, that's Champ Sauce Undisputed, and that's another 2 thumbs up sauce. I like it, and if you guys want to get some, get a hold of me, and I'll link you up. But yeah, that's all we got for this week. Way to go, Tyson Fury. Congratulations to Deontay Wilder. That was a worthy contender job by yourself, and I'm sure you'll come back stronger from that fight if you accept the loss properly. We'll be back tomorrow with the sampling of Double Champ. But in the meantime, make sure you subscribe. Check out last week's videos where I picked Deontay Wilder and Fury, and the day before I did a sauce tasting of, well, you just go watch it. And check out this video here, and it's random, and we'll see you soon, well, tomorrow, with the next sauce tasting, well, the final one of the year. Thanks for tuning in.